Welcome back to another Adventures with John Jr. video. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, and night. Today's adventures takes place at Disneyland. Not physically, mentally. Today's video is going to be top 5 top 5 Disney rides. Now these are my opinion, these are my favorite rides, my top 5 list at Disneyland. I was gonna mismatch Disney and DCA, but whenever we go to DCA, we don't really go on all the rides. The only rides we go on is like Monsters Inc. and Little Mermaid, and we just walk around and eat food. That's pretty much how we do. So I am not gonna include DCA in this list. This is only Disneyland. Before I start today's video, if you love listening to the podcast, I actually started my own podcast. The link will be down in the description below, so go give that a listen. Alright, let's continue on with today's video. Before I start listing my top 5 Disney rides, if you have your own top 5 list, make sure you guys comment down below. I'm interested to see what type of ride you like at Disneyland. Coming at number 5, Pinocchio's Daring Journey, located in Fantasyland at Disneyland. Pinocchio is my all-time favorite classic Disney movie ever. Like, I can watch that all the time. It's like the old classic ones. And they also made like a live action one in 1996. So I actually watched that one. It's a really good one. Although the puppets may be a little creepy, but it was still a good movie. Also, I'm a sucker for dark rides and good dark rides. And I feel like this ride is a really good dark ride. And especially the scene where the whale comes and eats Geppetto. That's actually one of my favorite scenes from the ride of Pinocchio's Daring Journey. Coming at number 4, Matterhorn Bobsleds, located in Fantasyland at Disneyland. Now, a lot of you guys may be thinking I might be crazy for not putting this on my top 3 list. Hold on now, hold on, don't start yelling at me. I've only been on this ride probably 3 times since I've been to Disneyland, because all the time, every time we try to go on this ride and wait in line, the line is always super long. So I'm just like, I'm not trying to wait for that long to ride Matterhorn bobsleds. But whenever we do attempt to do fast passes, they're always gone. What the hell's up with that? I really do enjoy this ride. I love zooming in and out of the Yeti's cage and coming face to face with the Yeti himself. It's very fun and very cool and a little scary. Even though this ride is my number 4, not my number 1 or number 2, this ride is an all-in-one ride. And let me explain. Matterhorn Bobsled is a thrill ride, a water ride, and somewhat of a dark ride. I mean, what can't this ride do? Coming at number 3, Pirates of the Caribbean, located in New Orleans Square at Disneyland. This ride is one of my favorite rides to ever go on Disneyland. I enjoyed this ride, but the reason why it's not on my top 2 or 1, which a lot of you guys are probably thinking Pirates deserves to be higher. The reason why is because this ride, sometimes whenever I go, it's always like closed down. But I always go whenever it's open. I'm always there. I'm like, okay, we gotta go. And it's always like my 2nd or 3rd ride to go on throughout the day. So it is really fun. It's just so fun to, I like pirate stuff, like piratey type things. So it's fun to just look around Jack Sparrow, seeing them battle, gunshots, all that stuff, having them auction. They used to auction off girls, but now they auction off chickens. So that's a good one. And it's a water ride. I love boat rides. Boat rides are one of my favorite things. And even though like there's like little drops, it's still a family friendly ride, which I love. And it's just, my favorite thing about this ride is all the piratey tunes that you hear throughout the ride. Yo ho, the pirate's life's for me. I think I sung that right. I don't even know. But this ride is on my top 3, and everyone knows this was a no-brainer. This was a no-brainer to add this onto my top 3. Especially because this ride is super fun, from the different scenes and the realistic animatronics. I mean, come on. They look like actual humans. They're kind of scary because they look like real humans. Coming at number 2, Haunted Mansion, located in New Orleans Square at Disneyland. Now, come on. Do I really have to explain why this is the best dark ride at Disneyland? Alright, fine, you guys got me. I love spooky things and Halloween-y type things. So this ride being like paranormally and like family friendly still is mind-boggling, and it's just like, whoa, I really love this ride. So this is like a no-brainer for me to add this to my top 2. And to top it off, I mean, come on. They transformed the whole concept of Haunted Mansion during the holidays of Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, it is so crazy. I've experienced it only one time, which is sad because we never go during the holidays. But whenever we do go and they do have Nightmare Before Christmas on the Haunted Mansion overlay, oh my god, it is so beautiful. It is beautiful. The sets, it's so colorful, neon, and everything is awesome. It just it feels like you're not even on the Haunted Mansion ride anymore. It feels like it's a Nightmare Before Christmas ride, which Disneyland did a great job. They always do a great job. I always see videos on Instagram stories and YouTube. They always do an amazing job every time during the holidays. And also the smell. There's a smell of like gingerbread in that ride. Whew, man, it gets me a little hungry. And the sets in this ride is so immersive, and it's like right in your face technology, which is awesome. And the ride queue, don't even get me started on the ride queue. It's so immersive as well. It's so like antique-ish types, creepy, spooky vibes, but it's still a lot of fun, and it's still family oriented. It's very dark in that queue, but like you can still see everything, like you can still see the lightning coming through the windows, all that stuff. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. This ride is just so beautiful in general. Although this ride does break down a lot, and I think we all know why. Ghosts. Just kidding. Coming at number 1, Indiana Jones Adventures, located in Adventureland at Disneyland. This is a ride you cannot miss. Like, you cannot. Like, you have to do it all the time you visit Disneyland. I know I do. Every time I go to Disneyland, Indiana Jones Adventure ride is always a first due ride because it always gets packed. And also, we're always so lucky enough to get a fast pass, which is awesome. Every time we go, it's always a fast pass available. We always hop on that opportunity, which is awesome. It's a thrilling ride, but it's still so fun and family oriented. The storyline is great, and the ride technology and animatronics are incredible. Like, oh my goodness, like you cannot watch a YouTube video like this because you need to experience it for yourself in order for you to be immersed and to be involved into the world of Indiana Jones. From diving through fires, spheres being shot at you, snakes trying to eat you, and a giant boulder trying to crush you, Indy got your back, and he'll do anything to try to save your ass. Such a fun ride, and like I said, this ride, it deserves to be the first ride to go on at Disneyland, or just get a fast pass if you're lucky enough, like we are. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't like to be, hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification to be notified every time I'm in the parks. I'm sorry that this video was a little short, but these are just some videos that will hold you off until the parks are open. But thank you guys so much, and as always, I'll see you guys in the parks.